let's talk about some library books. I don't know. Hey guys, I'm Ellie and welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be doing my May library haul with you guys because we know I got me a problem. I only have 12 books to talk to you guys about today, so I was actually better than usual. However, for someone that hasn't been reading a whole lot, it was still quite a lot. I just get so excited. I just want to order all the books. So now I'm just going to delve right into my library haul. First, I'm just going to tell you guys about the audiobooks that I checked out. One of them was P.S. I Like You by Casey West. This I downloaded off of Hoopla, and I was just looking for something fun and fluffy to read. This is about a girl in high school. She's kind of an outcast, you know, whatever. She likes to write songs. She's real obsessed with music. And one day on her desk, she finds a note, and so she starts writing it back, and she starts this romantic connection kind of deal with this person she's passing notes back and forth to. It's just kind of figuring out who it is and all this other thing. There is a little bit of like hate to love thing going on, and it's just nice and fun to see how they interact through these notes. And it was just really freaking cute. I also took out When We Were Worthy, and I can't remember off the top of my head what the hickety heck this is about. This is about 3 cheerleaders, I believe, that are killed. They are killed in a car crash. There's another boy, he survives, and he is believed to be at fault for this crash. Apparently there's a bunch of secrets revolving around all this, and all that starts to emerge. You know how mystery thriller things go. But apparently this follows like 4 people. One is like the mother of one of the girls that died, one is the mother of the son, one is one of the teachers, and then one is one of the friends that was supposed to be in the car with them, and all these secrets come out and such. And I don't know, it just sounds really freaking good. And then the other one I checked out was, and I've seen this in a, like, I'm always interested by the cover of this because like it's so weird and obscure, but like at the same time you're like, damn, that chair really interests me for whatever reason. This is about this family that moves to get away from this stalker. Apparently she befriends like their neighbor in this new town, but I'm assuming he is not what he seems, or things are just not as they seem, because life like spirals out of control from there or something. I don't know, sounds wild. I also checked out To Kill a Kingdom. I read this for Scallywagathon, and this is like a Little Mermaid retelling, but it's a very dark version. It follows this girl who is a siren, and she is known for going and killing princes and stealing their hearts, and she's after this one prince. However, her mother like forbids her to do this, and when she goes against her, as punishment, she is turned into a human, and of course she is placed on board of none other than this prince's ship that she was trying to kill. And of course he is on the hunt for her as a siren, trying to kill her. He is a siren killer. So things are a little wonky and strange and dark and just brutal, and it is about whether or not they can come to terms with those things and what is happening. So it's a really interesting version of The Little Mermaid. I also checked out The Mermaid's Daughter, and this is about like a girl that starts becoming very ill up until she like touches salt water or something, and then she's like magically feels renewed or something along the lines of that, and it's like her like figuring out that she's a mermaid or something along the lines of that. I don't know, I ended up taking it back because it didn't sound that interesting to me. I also took out Depression and Other Magic Tricks. This is a collection of poetry, and I was just really intrigued by the cover. It was recommended to me on Amazon, so I thought I would give it a try, and it was actually like, I kind of enjoyed it for once. And this just talks about like depression, anxiety. There's a little bit about relationships in it, but I just felt like I really connected to it at the time that I read it, and I really enjoyed the poems. There is a little bit of repetition, but I did think that they were better written than most modern poetry that I read, and just felt a little more complex. I also picked up the Mortal Instruments graphic novel. I had no idea this was even out. I actually went out of town. I've been going to like each county in my state, library card in like every county that I go to, and I saw this was on their new shelf for the graphic novels, and I was like, hey, I think I should check that out. So I think this will be just fun to read, a little refresher of the Mortal Instruments series. So we will see how that goes. I'm not really going to go into details about this because the Mortal Instruments I feel like has been talked to death at this point here on YouTube. So, but this artwork on the front is gorgeous. I love this. Another one that I checked out from that same library is Sam and Isla's, I think that's how you would say that, Isla's Last Hurrah. It's about twins that are able to throw like some crazy party in like their grandma's apartment or something, I don't know. But the thing is, they're allowed to invite like 3 people each, but they don't tell each other who they're inviting, and they don't know until they show up. And apparently they try to like outdo each other with like rivalries, so they invite like exes and old friends and like stuff like that. I don't know, it sounds just like it's just fun. It's relatively short, so it sounds like it could just be a lot of fun, just silly stuff happening there. And then the last one I checked out from the library, they had just had all kinds of neat sounding books, was Sit. And this is a collection of short stories about chairs. And it's relatively short, but it seems like it just, you guys know, I love short story collections, and I'm kind of eager to see like what this is about. I really like the simplicity of this cover as well, so it just seems like it could be fun. Another collection of short stories that I checked out is of Oz YA Begin and Begin. These are all short stories by Australian authors. It sounded like it was really good. We got some, Amy Kaufman is the only one really sticking out to me on here. I don't pay attention to authors' names that much, honestly. Again, I love short story collections, and I'm just eager to see what all this has in store for me. I think this is a mixture of like a little bit of everything, so I think it has a little bit of fantasy, maybe contemporary, all of that good stuff. So, but it's all by Australian authors. And then 2 graphic novels I took out. I took out Snot Girl Volume 2 because I didn't realize that this had even come out. I think I had the wrong date on my calendar for when it comes out. Was kind of iffy on Snot Girl 1. It is about like this girl, she is all about like, she has a social media profile, she's like this fashion blogger, she's really well known, and she is not a very like likable character. Her friends aren't very likable, but she meets this girl that she thinks is like the ultimate cool girl, and they start hanging out, but this weird stuff starts happening. She like witnesses this murder, and then the next day the girl is somehow alive, and things are just really wonky. I really want to continue on with it because I really love the artwork and the aesthetic of Snot Girl. So I continue on Volume 2, and this follows just like the events after. It's like, seems like it's a few months after, and just like the aftermath of everything that went down, and her and this friend like reconnecting and such, and it was still a little weird, not gonna lie, but I got it read. And then the other one I took out, Raven the Pirate Princess Volume 4, and I've been waiting what feels like forever for this. This is one of my favorite graphic novel series. It is about a pirate crew that is all women, and there's all kinds, there's just diverse characters, there's different sexualities. The 2 main characters are like lesbian, and the other one I think is bi. So there's a lot going on, and it's about them going and taking back what is theirs because it was taken away from them just for being women. And it's just really fun, really sarcastic, really empowering. So I highly recommend this series. And then the last thing I have to show you guys is Adjustment Day by Chuck Palahniuk. And I'm really freaking nervous for this. I originally picked this up because I planned on reading it for the like read along thing that is happening by Strip Cover Lit. However, I am way behind. I'm hoping I can finish it before they do like their last video, which at this point it might already be done. I don't know. Your girl is slacking. But I'm hoping I can sort of kind of catch up. This basically seems like it's about like white supremacists taking over the world. Palahniuk is known for going for the shock factor and really just a lot of satire just really soaked into his work. And so I am nervous about this, especially because all his stuff is either I really love it or I really don't love it. So we will see I really like this cover for some reason though. I'm hoping to catch up and see what exactly this book is all about. So those are all the things that I checked out from the library in the past month. Oh my god, I gotta sneeze. Those are all the things that I checked out from the library in May. Let me know what you guys checked out from your libraries in the past month. I love to hear that you guys are using your libraries. Just like makes my heart so warm. It saves you so much money too. Like your girl checks out so much. If you guys did like this video, don't forget to subscribe to see future library hauls from me. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.